And they said, what's your favorite beverage? What you like to drink? Well, we all got our stories. We all got our preference. We all got, what our taste buds want to be saturated in. But I know for me, I'll tell you a quick story. When I was younger, and me and T used to we used to religiously hit the streets all the time. And I don't know why we used to do this, but we used to hit the African Street Festival, Homecoming. We would hit all these places, all right? So when we hit these places, we'll hit the little convenience store, and we go to the convenience store with $1, $2, and we'll get us some freaking Mad Dog 2020 or some Steel Reserve 211. And we'll have us some Jungle Juice. Now, I don't know what our taste buds was going through at the moment, but I would definitely say that we used to get the Jungle Juice, all right, and mix the 211 with the freaking Jungle Juice and drink it. I don't know why we were drinking it. I don't know, because that stuff nasty. The taste of 211 is nasty. The smell of it is nasty. And Jungle Juice is too sweet. So, super, super crazy there on my end to put those two together. And then we get the Mad Dog 2020 and drink the Mad Dog 2020. And what made this story super hilarious is we used to have a paper bag. Now, I wonder who we got the paper bag from my parents. Our parents used to drink with the paper bag because they didn't want us to see what they were drinking. When in reality, they could have just took the paper bag off and just told us what it was once and got it over with. But we was like, what do we know what you drinking? Some Crown? We know you drinking some Jack. We know. Hello? Hey, what's up?
Have you dropped off Zoe yet?
Yeah, I dropped Jory off about 15 minutes ago.
I thought you were going to wait till 1 o'clock.
I was going to wait till 1, but I was looking at traffic. I just got on out of there.
What
What's
time's
up?
your flight?
I'm not flying, I'm driving.
Because I was going to say, I'm already done here. You could have dropped her off here.
Yes, I could have, but going to your job was going out the way. That's all. I'm going to Dallas first to pick up Jeffrey, and then I'm going to Tennessee. That's why I didn't want to come to your job that way. Because it's heavy traffic, 290 and 35 areas, so I was trying to get away from those. But yeah, all her friends go to Kid Spa. She has when she walk in the building, everybody, hey Zoe, hey. So she's like Mrs. Popular at Kid Spa. That's why, when we have these moments, I like to take her to Kid Spa so she can actually play and interact with somebody.
Other than you?
Yeah. She get tired of me. You know how Zoe is. See, the same way she treats you, how she treat me. She don't treat me no differently. I just, I work with kids all day, so I can deal with Zoe. She's like the best kid I deal with all day. But Zoe treats me the same way. I get that little nasty, weird attitude. I get that weird love. So yeah, I go through the same thing you go through.
Right.
Yeah.
All right.
I just try not to do a lot of. I try not to spend a lot of I try not to take her expensive places and stuff, cause she I ain't gonna say she don't appreciate it, but you know how she is. I'm not gonna plan something big with Zoe on the weekend, cause I know how she is. Yeah.
It doesn't matter. You just do what you gotta do. You take her to the museum, you take her to the park, you take her hiking. I don't care if she has a bad attitude. She has to go with you no matter what.
Yeah, we do.
I guarantee you, by the time you get out there, she's having fun.
Yes, we do other things. Fam, you do those things too. She got a good, complete activity list that she can do. It's just some stuff I can't do.
All right. I'll talk to you later.
All right, how work going? Work all right?
Yes.
Easy day?
Friday. No.
Not an easy day?
No.
Oh.
Friday. It's not gonna be easy either. Anyways. All right. I'll talk to you later.
All right.
Bye.
Speaking of drinking, you know, I got a phone call from an individual that, you know, I realized I had a drinking problem when I was with. Definitely. I was going to say, so we used to be on 211 super hard, but we definitely graduated from those, and we went to freaking Pinnacle Vodka. Man, used to have us on Pinnacle Vodka, little $9.99 plus tax. You know, I throw auntie about 15, 16, 20. You know, she'll get her a bottle, get us a bottle. And we was on some freaking Pinnacle Vodka and freaking jungle juice and fruit punch. So that was our whole little vibe and shenanigans and what we used to do. And then I'll never forget, I was over at Grandma's house one day, and Auntie Angie, she gave me an incredible hug. And I don't know, it was like the first time I ever saw Hypnotic, and I said, ooh, it look like Kool-Aid. And then my auntie was like, boy, this ain't Kool-Aid. This alcohol, don't drink this. And I used to be like super confused, like, it looked like Kool-Aid. So what it ended up happening was she gave me an incredible hug, and it just changed my life, because it was like, dang, my Auntie Angie gave me a drink, and it, you know, it was this weird green looking color, and I was like, ooh, I like that. So I guess years later, man, probably like 5-6 years later, when I had got old enough to like really drink, Jamar used to drink Hypnotic, and he used to mix Hypnotic with everything, and I used to be super confused, like, why are you mixing it? He was like, man, I've been trying to change the color, and I was like, man, my auntie used to have something, and then, man, I started drinking them damn Incredible Hugs everywhere I went. It was mad expensive. A shot of Hennessy, a shot of freaking Hypnotic, super expensive. So I feel like maybe like after 6 months to like a year, just about 2009-ish, man, I couldn't find Hypnotic. They don't like have Hypnotic at the bar. You know, it's not a popular drink to have at the bar, Hypnotic. So I just slowly quit drinking those Incredible Hulks. And then after I got done with the Incredible Hulks, I think I started going to, I think I went to my Grey Goose. Yeah. This is like 2009, 2010. So 2009, 2010, we went to Texas, and then my boy, oh my goodness, this makes my esophagus hurt talking about it. My boy Paul Wall was talking about, I'm on that GPO, that Goose Patron orange juice, and I went to the bar. I was like, let me get some Goose Patron and orange juice. And man, it was the most perfectest Grey Goose Patron and orange juice ever. And people used to be like, how you gonna mix tequila and vodka? And I was like, man, that's what the song say. So I was drinking it, I was drinking it. And that was my drink for probably like 6 months to like almost a year. But I had quit drinking it for one reason. We had went out to the freaking club. There was a group of us. There was a lot of secrets going on that night too, because it was some people smashing that I didn't even know that was smashing. So we all go out. It's like a few days after my birthday, and I done met some people that I didn't know that was coming out that night. They had came out, And when they came out, I had left with them. Little did my drunk self know I had the keys to the car. So I had to drive back. Old girl, her name was Cynthia. Cynthia drove me and her back to the crib. Alright? So me and Cynthia came back to my house and we started talking and whatever. And then we went to her spot. Alright? I came back home in the morning. And then I had got a call. I was supposed to be going somewhere, okay? And when I was supposed to be going somewhere, I couldn't find my wallet. So I had to retrace my steps. And I remember I was on base last night, and the only way I got on base was I had my ID. So I done left my wallet in Cynthia's car. So I left my wallet in Cynthia's car. I had to go all the way to Cynthia's house to get my wallet. Yeah, I had a lot of conversations. But the funny part about this whole story was when I woke up and I realized I had to go, my drunk self, I thought I was with Erica the previous night. So I called Erica. I like, Erica, did I leave my wallet in your car last night? Erica said, Mike, I haven't seen you in 6 months. That's kind of weird for you to be calling me talking about you left. So the moral of the story was like, I had too many negative memories with Goose Patron and orange juice to the point that where like, I ain't even want to drink it no more. So I definitely graduated from that. But then I went to Korea. And when I went to Korea, right before I went, I was hanging out with some people, and I think it was John. John was like, man, you gotta spike that Corona. And I was like, well, what? He was like, man, you gotta drink a little bit out and pour a shot in it. So I started doing that, and I found that Bacardi Limon. So I mixed the Bacardi Limon with the Corona. So I would drink actually, what I started doing, I started pouring out a shot of Corona and took some Corona, and then I poured a shot of the Bacardi Limon in there, and I shook it up. And that drink right there got me through undergrad in Korea. Every night, all I did was drink, all right? Drink, do papers, and wild out. And, you know, I go through phases. I just peak out, and I come down. But, yeah, it was really, really, really interesting phase. And then I feel like in the past year, I've been drinking like a lot of ciders and spritzers because, you know, as you can tell from this story, my esophagus toe up from the flow up. Like, my esophagus toe up. So that's definitely my drinking adventure there. But I feel like now I try to stay away from sweetness that's too sweet. You know, I want it a little strong, but not too. No, I want like a splash of sweet. You know, I want the aftertaste to be the liquor, not the first taste. So, yeah, that's what's going on my end. All right, peace out, Holla.